Okay, hello everybody. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're having a good day and doing your social distancing and staying away from people that don't live in your house. My neighbors have been having friends over. Not good. It's gonna make this take longer. Anyway, to physics. So yesterday was day 129. You should have finished up your Rube Goldberg machine. If you didn't, please continue to work on it and finish it up. And if you need help, send me a message via Schoology or the Remind app. Yesterday, I asked you to list a compound machine that you use in your regular life. And here is a great one. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. And that would be the scissors. We can point out some interesting features of the scissors. One, it's compound because it has two simple machines, a lever and a wedge, and it actually has two pairs of that because it's got both of these here. One key thing that some of you missed on the quiz was that a leverage has some kind of pivot point or fulcrum, and so we can see that here. What else? So with these scissors, the way they work, you apply a force to the handles, and you apply that force over a displacement from here down to about there, and so we call that. Do you remember? Work. Um, And so the work that you put in is the same that the work that it does over here, except over here we're talking about applying a force over a very long or a very short distance. Short distance, that's right. And so since it's a short displacement, the force gets multiplied, right? One thing goes down, the other one goes up to compensate, right? So over here, where we're applying the force, it's over a large displacement, small force, it's easy. And then here, where the force is being output, it's the other way around. It's a small displacement, so a large force. And that's how we cut stuff. Okay, moving on to today. So today we've got how many goals? We want to define some terms related to something called mechanical advantage and then create a pulley system that decreases force and increases mechanical advantage. So I'm asking you to look in the textbook, look at a few things. First with the warm-up, you can answer this question right now and pause this, and then I'll talk about it. So pause it now. Okay, and we're back. So a multi-speed bicycle, how does that help a cyclist go over some terrain with the least effort? Well, it's got gears. And so the larger or smaller the gears are, the size of the radius of the gears affects the force, right? The further out we get our foot here on this lever, the easier it is to turn this crank. So and so there are sets of gears here on the front and sets on the back, and depending on how near or far you are from the rotation or pivot point, affects the force in and out. Okay, we're going to look at mechanical advantage, so you need to define all these terms and copy the symbols or equations for them while you're reading these 2 pages in the book. Which pages am I talking about? I'm talking about that. Past it. These 2. By the way, you can use these tools down here on the bottom right to zoom in, zoom out. And if you click on a page, it'll go back. If you click this way, it'll go forwards. There's also a slider down here at the bottom. So you're going to be reading these 2 pages. And while you're doing that, defining some terms, we're going to look at this image and that one, and then do an activity. So let's talk about those. So I've got a few questions about what kind of simple machine is a bottle opener. You can take a look at it and probably see pretty easily what it is. Why don't you pause now and think about it? Okay, and unpause. So what is it? It's a lever. Okay, we're going to dismiss this. So that's a lever. And so this works much in the same way as your scissors. You apply a force over a large displacement, and that force gets applied just right here. Could you open this with your own hand? Probably not. It's really hard. You can if you slowly peel these back, but